What's up, everybody? All right, if you're wondering what this is for, I'm about to change the handlebars on the Sportster. I am going to try a new first-person point of view, POV, if you will, for trying to do work on the bike and stuff. So the what I ordered came with a chest rig and came with this head rig, and I thought, why not? This probably should give you the best view of everything I'm doing with my hands, but I don't have to do anything. I can have both hands free, not like I have now. So I'm gonna have two cameras running, and I'm gonna have one on my head and one watching everything, and we're gonna try to make some good videos. So let's check it out. So first I'm gonna have to do is take off all of the accoutrements I got on the handlebars and get those ready to come off. So let's go ahead and start that now. Ducky's got to come off. Sorry, Ducky. We're gonna move you over here for now. This bike won't be running for a while, so you should be safe over here. We're gonna get you running though, just not right now. I wasn't gonna do this outside, but now it's raining. So the company that wants me to do this wanted me to do it in the sunshine. So I was waiting for a sunny day, and they keep asking where their video is, so we're not gonna wait for a sunny day now. It's raining full strength outside, so we're just gonna do this indoors and hope for the best. Just take everything we're taking off and throw it over here. Hopefully I got enough light in here. Like I said, I wanted to wait, but deadline's a deadline, so you gotta make do. Yeah, tank still got rain on it from sitting outside. Next, I need some, those look metric. Oh, hey, look, metrics. That metric. I'm realizing now I should have checked the bars to make sure that they were actually gonna fit the bike. So let's take a look at that. All right, so these are gonna be about, maybe 2 inches, a little more forward than the ones I have on there now, and a little bit lower. Good enough. I'm also realizing half this stuff that I had on the bars I don't even use anymore because I have changed all my setups. So the only thing that will probably go back on is this. The rest of this stuff I don't even use. So maybe this and this. Camera and the phone, that's it. The rest of this stuff I took off won't even go back on. Okay. So now we're gonna cut our zip ties. Anything else that's holding anything on the bike. Nothing there, nothing there. Okay, that stuff's ready to come off. Okay, I thought about putting it back in the chalk, and I decided, nah, it'll be fine. Best way to size this stuff up is to stand it up anyway, so. But what I am gonna do, I'm gonna put a cover on the tank where I don't scratch anything. So let me grab a blanket, and I'll be right back. All right, Pillion said I'm not using her good blankets for this, so I'll use this instead. Good idea to have on hand is a bunch of old or zip ties. Just in case things start falling off, you need to not fall too far. You can zip tie them up. You're welcome. All right, let's move that. All right, let's start loosening some stuff up. What do you say? if I had thought ahead and pulled this off first, I probably wouldn't have to take that apart. That's what I get for thinking. Okay, so we're gonna get some soap spray, which I know I have some. Hey look, soap spray. Windex also works, but since I have this, I'm gonna use it. Since I know where it's at, because it's like right here, I mean, really, for real. I've set myself up a death trap here. That one. It's always good to have some bottle panel kits laying around for little jobs like this. Spray some more in there. There we go. All right. So obviously you can see I didn't have to take the other one off because I'm changing the sleeve out and everything. I'm not changing the grips, I'm just changing the handlebars, which would seem would be harder, but trust me, if you've ever tried to change out grips, pull grips off of a throttle, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. Now, here's a trick I learned many moons ago. These Harbor Freight screwdrivers, the 6-in-1, the 8-in-1, 12-in-1, whichever we want to call them. If you take that out, it makes a hell of a handle for an Allen wrench. I think it's time to switch to an impact. All right, I'm gonna show you guys a trick. I have this entire little holder of bits here. Not one of these is a 1/4 inch. Or are they? Every one of these is a 1/4 inch. You just gotta flip them around backwards. You're welcome. If you put a battery in them there. I saved you the trouble of having to listen to the impact. Also, I don't know what the white stuff is Harley uses on these, but it's like, you seriously start to think that your freaking, your bolts are stripped out because they just don't want to come out. This actually won't be hard to split because it's not that big. They're not knurled though, so hopefully it won't slip around too much. If it does, use a beer can. Another trick. You're welcome. I'm just going to put these in now to hold, and then I will grab some anti-seize. So all you guys that are like, oh, anti-seize! Yes, anti-seize. Get them kind of where I want them. Let's drive them on in. They look pretty even.
I don't wanna waste what's left.
Does that look good to you? Looks good to me. Crank it. Allen wrench. Just make sure they're all the same tighty-whitey. Okay, now, kickstand. Make sure it's a fucking Harley. Make sure the kickstand's all the way down. Let's put all our acromals back on. Starting with the grips. So let's get our protective piece off the end. And they're still a little wet, so we're gonna, well, you know what? We're not gonna trust that. Let's wet her down again. Now it's good.
Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't.
I feel like I may need to put rubber grip on that later, but for now, let's get everything on the way it's supposed to be.
Going around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go.
Just make sure everything's tight on here. Sorry I went quiet on you for a second there. I was concentrating. Okay, make sure the throttle. Has some spring back here. Looks like we tightened it up a little bit. Okay.
To see the
And let's make sure everything's tight, nothing falls off. That'd be very important for nothing to fall off. Trust me on that. Right now, just make sure I didn't mess up any wiring. So we're gonna try to start it. Because that would be, yeah, I'm gonna have to gum that down. So let's make sure it starts. Turn signals work, make sure we didn't pinch any wires there. Okay. So we got a little bit of overhang on this side, the trenches. On this side, you'll notice it. This side, you have a solid bar. When you got a solid barrel here for your throttle, you're not gonna notice it. On this side, you got a little bit of overhang because the column in the bottom didn't come all the way out. But it's enough. So yeah, once that dries, that won't be sticky anymore and it'll be fine. So I'd say success. We got bars on the bike. Let's see how they look.
love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah. No, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays.
Alright, so the bars are comfy. They're nice height. They're I don't get much of a reach. They're solid. Is what I was kind of afraid of. And yeah, the things I was afraid of, like not being able to get them through the grooves and not being able to get here, ended up being nothing. So I guess everything worked out in the end. So yeah. Well, I'm happy. You happy? I'm happy. And there's plenty of slack. Alright, so I'm good. Alright, so that's gonna do it for today. So like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and hopefully not too many people complain about my style. I mean, I don't do it like everybody else does it, but that's why I'm me. Alright guys, see you in the next one.
Like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell.
I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on